Hi everyone, it is Apprentice Fletcher. Also, I go by the Drunk Astrologer on Facebook if you want to check me out. Either one you want to call me, totally fine. So last video I did, I told you guys my next video was going to be an introductory video on Cancer. It's not. I'm going to be doing card readings. I have a story behind why I'm going to do a couple card readings. I am not happy today. I am not happy at all. I just had the worst day at work ever. Okay, actually probably not ever, but pretty bad. Actually the worst day was probably the day I got in trouble for being too fat. But today comes pretty close. Today I got in trouble at work. It wasn't for being on Facebook at work. It wasn't because, my hair is not a normal color. No, I got in trouble because of these. That's right, I got in trouble today because of tarot cards. Somehow, my boss found out that I did a couple card readings at work. I did a couple card readings with coworkers at work who asked me for card readings. I didn't go, I did card readings, who wants some? No. I had a couple coworkers ask me if I do card readings, find out I do, and then ask me because they had something that was really troubling them. And both readings went extremely well. Extremely well. Both people walked away from it feeling very relieved, feeling better. And somehow, someone found out that I was doing card readings. Now, the other thing is I've been studying the cards. When I have some free time at work, I'll pull out the tarot deck and I'll work on them, and I'll just pull a random card and say, what does that mean? And quiz myself. So I don't know if someone caught me doing that. I haven't forced card readings on anybody. I haven't done it in front of people who I shouldn't have been doing it in front of. I haven't been doing it in front of patients. I haven't been doing it around coworkers that I know are overly Christian and would feel uncomfortable. So I don't know. But I'm really upset that I got in trouble for it. Out of all the things I could have possibly gotten in trouble, there's a girl who has had her dog at work. She didn't get in trouble for her dog. I got in trouble for having cards. So, I can't do anything about it. I have meditated and reflected on it, and what I have to do is just not do cards at work. But that's not stopping me. I'm going to continue studying. I'm going to make flashcards of the cards to help me study, so that I'm not pulling out the actual cards. I'm going to not, I'm not going to hide that aspect of me, because there's nothing to hide. There's nothing wrong with what I do. But because I'm feeling ornery and I'm angry, I'm going to do card readings today, kind of as an FU to whoever it was that reported me, and to whoever's so deeply offended that I helped a couple coworkers. So, I'm going to do some card readings today in honor of them. So I think the first question I'm going to ask is, what was their motivation behind reporting me? So, let's see. We get the Two of Cups. You guys can see that. You know what? So I've had this theory that one of two things happened. That either someone specifically reported me, or that someone else overheard people talking about it. And I really think that second theory is right. I think that it wasn't necessarily a bad, people weren't reporting it, but I think someone overheard and got offended by it. So I think that kind of makes me feel a little bit better, honestly. Uh, so, I really feel like that theory is right now. So I also wanted to do a draw. I'm not the only one that's had to deal with something like this. I'm not the only one that's dealing with crisis at work right now. So I want to do a tarot draw on the collective, and kind of ask the cards what, as a collective, we need to do about our current work crisis. So let's see what they say. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is almost like stealing, but it's also very much a continue fighting card to me. I really feel like this card is saying you need to keep going. You can't let them steal whatever they're trying to steal from you. I'm not going to let them steal my passion for what I'm doing. Just because someone's offended by it or feels that it's inappropriate or uncomfortable, I'm not going to let them steal that from me. I'm going to keep fighting. So for all of you who are going through this as well, that's my recommendation. Don't let them steal it from you. Don't let them steal your passion. Or, you know, maybe something else is going on at work. Don't let them steal your work. Don't let them steal your desk either. That happened to me a year ago. It was really miserable. I now only have 4 feet of desk space. I love my job, I swear. I'm just having a day where I want to, yeah. Anyways, so a couple people, because I do talk to a lot of people about kind of what's going on. I'm really interested in astrology. For those of you that don't know, May 15th, today, Uranus moved into Taurus. Yay! So Uranus is going into Taurus, and it's actually going to retrograde back into Aries. So I would like to do another draw for the collective to see what this time of the first transition of Uranus into Taurus will be like. So again, this is for the collective, for that first transition of Aries in Taurus, and we dropped a card. We dropped the High Priestess. Just saying. I like it. I like the High Priestess. We have the Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning for us. This is a new time. This is passion and new ideas and new, just go for it. Just go for it. So I've really been getting a feeling that the astrology coming up is going to be very difficult, but I think everyone's going to be able to progress to a new level if they work for it. So I was talking to my mentor today, and she talked about now is the time to decide whether you're going to stay in the old matrix, the old routines, this old reality, or now is the time to jump into the new reality. And that's why I think the Ace of Swords is telling us that this is our opportunity to jump into this new reality, to start working towards this new reality. But you have to choose to go. So, I know this video has basically just been a giant rant from me. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a lot better now after doing this video. The cards, that Two of Cups really told me that it was not done on purpose. I really feel like that was a gossip, that people were talking and someone overheard. That's really what I feel. And that I really don't feel like there was any intention to hurt me. It did really feel like that at the moment, but I was really upset when I got in trouble. So I think this is some of the Capricorn aspect in me. It also has to do with my Leo moon. I want to be perfect. I want to be the best. I want to be the hardest worker there and the one that's looked at as being the best. So this really hurt me today. But I feel better. And I almost feel like today was a test. Like the universe was testing me of what are you going to do? I could have fought them. I could have gotten upset. Well, I did get upset, but I could have gotten even more upset than I did. I could have I could have threatened to sue them, or I could have done all kinds of stuff. I could have gotten really upset. I could have argued with them, fought with them. I could have given up doing the cards, period, because I didn't want to offend anyone. But I am choosing to keep going with my journey. I'm going to continue to read cards. I'm going to continue the astrology. I'm going to continue to learn. And I'm going to continue to try to be the best I can be in this aspect and with these things. And for all those of you out there, because I think as the collective, we are going to be tested. This isn't the 3D reality that most people live in. The card readings, the people who are psychic, people who do astrology readings, this is hard for some people. This isn't normal. And you're going to get in trouble for fitting outside of the norm. But it's okay. You can keep going. So I'm not going to drop what I'm doing anytime soon. I'm going to continue with these videos. I'm going to continue to be Apprentice Fletcher. I'm going to continue to be the drunk astrologer. I'm going to continue to read cards for those who want readings. I'm never going to force anyone to let me read their cards or to let me look at their astrology. But I'm going to be open, because you know what? It helps a lot of people when they're open to it. It helped me. Getting into the astrology, getting into the cards helped me. But only when I was open. So, we did some card readings. Just a reminder to me, really, that card readings help. They really can help. So I feel a lot better. Tomorrow at work is going to be a little easier now. I hope that those of you who are viewing these, those of you who are part of this collective, I hope that this helped as well, and I hope that people view this video and realize you're not alone. You're not the only one going through these struggles. You're not the only one being tested. So, this is Apprentice Fletcher. Peace out.